this will be the chance for the Cadillac, burning all of its battery. Difficult to control the battery here as well, especially in qualifying. In the race, it's not too bad in the race, I found, but in qualifying it is far more difficult. So here we go, CASPER to the line, and it's a 1:28.260 to begin your qualifying runs for CASPER. Also a driver we haven't seen yet this season is LCR. Rafika's Daniel Mass! Daniel Mass, 27.961. We have set a sub 1:28. And now, Daniel Mass in the Haas. Absolutely beautiful stuff from him. CASPER dropping to second, AXEL third, Ransdell fourth. AXEL, one of those drivers who need to try and battle with Daniel and CASPER. As CASPER goes even faster. There you go. The Cadillac is on top once again. 1:27.919. AXEL finding a tenth of a second so far. Daniel Mass has also gained 3 tenths on the previous lap, but let's see what he gains in sector 1. He's gaining less than half a tenth. Ransdell retires. He is done in 4th place. Sab is ending up 6th. Tonio 7th. Revrob 5th. AXEL no further. It's only P3 for AXEL. Daniel Mass, he's got to find time. He's got to do something. He's got to deliver for Haas. Daniel Mass in the Haas, to the line he goes. It's pole! Daniel Mass is on pole position. What a lap, what a thriller, and Daniel Mass has delivered. Here we go, welcome to Division 1, welcome to X Racing Series at Jeddah. 5 red lights, it's go, go, and go. Hello? The game's just fully disconnected me. Okay. We are back to X Racing Series Division 1. Mass on pole, CASPER in second, and it is go, go, go. And Daniel Mass and CASPER, they all get away cleanly enough, and we're happy with that. And Daniel Mass stays in the lead. CASPER then is AXEL, cars off track. Jack Daniels amongst them. So he had a little bit of troubles. They're still going 3-4 wide, further adrift as well. There's advantage at the front towards CASPER, and then Daniel Mass ahead rather, who has got the yellow flag. Let's get everything up for you guys as well. Tyres, everybody going for the mediums, bar Deck, who has opted for the hard tyres. So the Audi is on a different strategy here. He's the only one. Will that pay dividends for the Audi team? For Deck as well as further adrift as well. Look at these guys going for it. Anthony has the inside line, also does J7. Deck just a bit wider off the mark. Yellow flags, that's for LCR. Rafik, and there are yellow flags. It is a virtual safety car. So what has happened to Rafik did he just reset the track? They've all lost a bit of time as Powertwan and Calamansel going side by side, scrapping away. Through into turns 1 and 2. They're still at it. Who will have the advantage? It is going to be still there. Calamansel is through. He sent it down the inside on Powertwan, and up into 9th goes your reigning champion, including CGM Glass and AXEL. And look at Powertwan. They've all dropped pace to 2 Ferraris, and they're going side by side, in fact. Not the master plan that Ferrari had in store was to go side by side beyond the opening sector of the Grand Prix, and CGM Glass is also through. He's got the outside line on Powertwan. Is he going to get there? Not quite. He's keeping his wheel in, and he's just about lost out, and he loses out to Jaipo Jippy, and Jaipo Jippy, the championship leader, is up into P12. CASPER leads from Daniel Mass now. A change around with the Cadillac at the front, and down the inside goes Jaipo, trying to attack Powertwan, and it is Mercedes v Ferrari, and McLaren are right in there as well as Alpine. The four-way battles really, 4 cars rather, all involved. Deck just sitting in there as well. Here we go again, 2 Ferraris trading places. No, a little bit of contact potentially as well there. Powertwan with Alex. You got Jaipo Jippy still there with Glass, and Bosbius now. Bosbius enters in the picture, as does Anthony, and Anthony through he goes side by side into the S's with CGM Glass. It's crucial times here, and is there going to be any contact? Is anybody going to go off track? The McLaren just stays on. It's super close between them, but Anthony is just in the picture right now. Everyone else is in a train. Oh, except for Alex. Alex is around. He is completely around. And into the wall he went, so potential contact there. Not a great scenario for McLaren, struggling already this season as Daniel Mas, here we go, finally Daniel Mas makes a move on Casper. He needed to take the race lead at some stage, and he does indeed. It's been a while for Daniel Mas, but he's delivered that overtake. Will Casper decide, you know what, I'm not letting you stay ahead, I'm going to get you straight back? The answer to that question looks pretty evident. Yes, he is going for it on the outside. Daniel Mas holds the inside line. He's a car's length ahead as he... Not a full car's length. That allows for Casper to have the blue boost as well. Here we go. Once again into turns 1 and 2. Will Casper clear Mas? And the Haas may just fall off again. Yes, he does. Does he? Still side by side, a bit of contact between them. A little bit of an earlier turn in by Daniel Mas on Casper, but continuing through into 3 and up to turn 4. And Daniel Mas retains the race lead from Casper. We do down to P15 as a 3-second penalty for Rafik. And what's happened to the McLaren is Anthony. And don't forget, with no ghosting, you need to make sure you avoid him, which Annex did very well to do just there. Tyre situation, and Bubbly's gone for the hard tyres, so we're going to get there on now. We'll stick to it. Bubbly is on the fresh hard tyres, and we'll keep the tyres up now for the pit stops. Here we go. Daniel Mas and Axel rather. Axel's got through with Casper, so can Axel challenge? Who is boxing? Daniel Mas is in, as is Casper. So the two who box are Mas and Casper. Axel stays out, Revop stays out, Rand also stays out. And look at these two, they're together. Where will he be compared to the likes of Revop, Sab and Rands? As there are more yellow flags, but they have since disappeared. Side by side, going Daniel Mas and Casper. Would there be any contact? Not really. But it looks like Casper has just about cleared him, has he? Either way though, will a move be made as Deck receives a 10-second time penalty? I do fear for Deck he may have to serve that into the pits, because he's not already pitted. Here we go though, moves being made. Casper and Daniel Mas. Daniel Mas down the inside and retakes your race lead here on lap 10. And into the pits goes Axel, and also into the pits goes J7. And there may be another opportunity for Casper, and also for Daniel to defend it. Daniel on the inside line, and Daniel covers him off again. He looked like he was going to box for a moment, but he's actually deciding, you know what, I'm staying out for another lap. Maybe hoping for some sort of safety car, because Daniel Mas, he's gone very wide. Daniel Mas has gone completely wide. He stayed on track, but this is a mistake from Daniel Mas. Revrob may have a chance, but speaking of chances, Casper was having a look. I thought for a moment he was going to so much badly needed send it on over Deck or Deadhead. He stays put. But what's going on here? Daniel Mas has a look. Oh my goodness, Daniel Mas was closing in at a rate of knots. But in the end, no more. Oh, contact into the wall. Casper with Deadhead. Is there any damage? I think there might be. Is there damage on Casper's car? Front left it would be if there is any damage into the wall. It's very close between them. Daniel Mas is there again. Daniel Mas is the inside line. Casper provides space for him. It's hectic. It's chaotic. Oh, into the wall goes Sab. Your opening race winner is into the wall. Clear damage on the Audi. He will have to pit and repair. But where can he deliver it? Can he deliver it up to the hairpin? Here comes Rance now on Deck. Surely going to send it on the inside line. Deck can't do too much about it. And Deck may even struggle, because also trying to send it is Tony Wright. And Tony Wright on the inside of Deck has cleared him as well. Here comes Axel. Axel delivers. And is Axel going to go side? Oh, Axel goes ahead of Tonio. V-Car provide the switch. Axel overtakes Tonio Wright. And also behind there might be an opportunity for Axel. But let's stick on with Rev. We can watch all four drivers. Daniel Mas trying to attack the inside of Revrob. He's under pressure from Axel, don't forget. And Revrob. Oh, Revrob! Casper's made a mistake on the exit of 27. And now Daniel Mas should be able to get through. What about Axel? It's going to be a chaotic battle into turn 1. Revrob. Daniel Mas. Daniel, contact was in between himself and Casper. I think it may have been. Little bit of contact between the Cadillac and the Haas, and Daniel Mas falls to 4th as Revrob is going for another immense move on the inside. Oh, here comes Axel! 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 Oh my goodness! On the inside of Revrob, he's trying to claim Casper as well. A little bit tricky on the exit for Revrob, but Axel, out of nowhere, is now launching an attack on the Cadillac of Casper for the race lead here tonight. Is Axel going to deliver it? He's got the outside line. He locks up as well in the process. He's now side by side. And Revrob is back in a second. And here comes Daniel Mas. And Daniel Mas just settles in behind. Oh, Sab's out. But it seems to be too late. Oh, no, it's a virtual safety car. It is not too late for a virtual safety car. And I do believe this is the final lap we can get anything. And it is Casper from Revrub, from AXEL. And here comes Daniel Mas. Mas launching an attack on the V-carb. Has Daniel Mas got it? Daniel Mas sends it in deep. But a switch back from AXEL may be on. And AXEL recovers third place. Daniel Mas 40th at it. He sent it in as deep as he could. The penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Casper leads, Revrub in second, AXEL third, still no major changes, as again running in deep is Daniel Mas. And that would allow for Tonio. Tonio right is through. Ransdale is through, is he? Ransdale on the inside. Ransdale into the top 5 for Cadillac. Daniel Mas down to the 6th position. He knows he's got an opportunity, and he sees it. He sees the signs. And AXEL, and here comes Revrub on the outside of Casper, who will get the blue boost as well. Don't forget, we're approaching the final lap. A slip on the exit from Revrub, and AXEL is up into second place. AXEL for the V-carb. He's ahead of Revrub. He's up into second. He's got the freshest tyres at the top 7. Don't forget. And now he is trying to attack Casper. Casper covers it off. Superb defence from Casper. He has 2 more sectors to try and get the win. But AXEL was going to say, no, you're not going to do that, because AXEL sends it on Casper. Still, the V-carb through at the hairpin. Oh, and into the wall goes Revrub. Revrub will not be getting the win. He's been driving superbly, but that will be it for Revrub. But AXEL with Casper, is it a two-way for the fight for the victory? Can V-carb score 1-2? Casper will try to attack AXEL, but AXEL is holding firm. The gap out at 2.5 tenths, and AXEL stays ahead. Revrub further behind, taking Jax Daniels. Those two are going to squabble to the line, but AXEL is closing in, and AXEL delivers victory at Saudi Arabia. Casper in second, Tonio right in third, Ransdale 4th, Daniel Mas 5th, Revrub 6th, Jax 7th. Look at the gap between those two. Jaipo Jippy 8th, Powertwan 9th. J7 in the top 10 as well, a first top 10 for the McLaren and XRS. CGM Glass P11, Bosmia's 12th, your reigning champion Callum Ansell only 13th, Bubbly 14th, Reese 15th, Ted Head 16th, and a battle to the line for Alex and Deck, who will get hold of that position. I think it looks like it's going to be close to the line. It was Deck who got 17th ahead. But either way, that has been your race here at Jeddah, and what a race it was.